Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Panda Photographer. We just got another death threat in the email from a Megan Hill that says, and I repeat, wait, I should do the disclaimer. I'm a documentarian photographer, and my job as independent of the press in New York City, friends. I just want to emphasize why people literally take things out of context. And so, someone thinks I'm talking shit about their restaurant in New York City. Are you from New York City, Megan? I just want to know, Megan Hill. Are you from New York City? Guys, I want you to read this email. Yeah, this is what we got to go through all the time. And I'm not afraid of you, Megan. Bring your whoever you want to bring. You want to step on my goddamn Constitution? Okay. Fine. You want to take this to another level, threatening people? You know what that is, right? You could go to jail for that. You could serve time for that, just for sending an email to someone, threatening someone. And do not hang out in Long Island City. I eat in Long Island City. I hang out in Long Island City. Studios are in Long Island City, by the way. If you pay attention to my content. This is why we go to Long Island City. Alright? This is why I don't want to show you if I do get jobs, day jobs from the studios and film studios. I do not want to show the place of my working location because of this type of behavior. So with that said, everyone, lots of buses. Must be a field day trip. So as I wait for someone to arrive in this park, because they say they're going to meet me to talk about some topics about what's been going on in New York City, I want to share this experience with all of you right now. So this is what's going on. The death threats are coming. So I applaud you, everybody, that this person literally, that's her email, or the email that the person is using. I want NYPD to see this. Oh yeah, definitely going to be forwarding this to NYPD and to a certain specific precinct too, because they love cyber crimes like this. Because yeah, this is a potential risk for New York citizens. Keep that in mind. This is why I want someone to find me, because when you do, the end result is not going to be in your favor. You should respect people when they actually are honest about a restaurant experience. So, you should respect people when they are food poisoned in New York City and the food is wrong. Now, I'm not sure what this is contained to. Is this from the restaurant recently that we experienced, or is it from the food truck that we experienced what was that, 10, 12 days, 14 days ago? But no, not even quite sure what this person is. So I let them know where to come find me, because it's not that hard to find me, my lady. You can find me at a press office, you can find me at a studio, you can find me here at Greenpoint, or you can find me in Long Island City. So you have options, my dear. If you want to find me, and sometimes I do go there, I can go to the consulate. It's located on 5th Avenue and 77th Street, or between 78th and 77th. Well, give or take. But if you want to do that instead, you have options. You know, like what's your options? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking this with a grain of salt, but I also take this with precaution. This is what happens when you emphasize truth to an audience and context without any editing, or everything is transparent. People seem to not want to take your experience with a grain of salt. Instead, they want to threaten you in emails, like Megan Hill over here. Yeah, that's her email. I'm exposing her email. She can go to jail I think she could go to jail for 90 days for something like this. And not only that, I can literally right now file a restraining order against this so-called Megan, whoever she is, but no one knows exactly who she is. Or I can just call a DA office and find out some information really quick, like I did yesterday. That's simple. And I do want to say apologize. I kept saying public place every single time in this morning's live stream about the Yumping experience. Let me rephrase myself. Yumping is a private establishment, but they open operating hours is to the public. So therefore, as I said in the video, if they wanted to deny me service, they would have denied me service and said that I was trespassing. If the gentleman wanted me to stop recording, he should have said, hey, I don't want to be recorded at all. And as someone that's flexible with my expertise and my professionalism, I would have said, cool, you still got a camera, so I want to ask for that footage. But I just received this death threat from a so-called person that's from New York. Who knows who this person is from? But let's say that I was to submit this to the NYPD cybercrime so they can track where this email came from. Oh, that would probably be an interesting story to tell you on a YouTube video. A person gets arrested for making theft threats. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Shit is getting serious. Now I have to get into the Pateron Link case. And it's time to start carrying the little taser gun. So I didn't want to carry that thing. We had an issue with it last year with NYPD telling me I wasn't able to have it because, and I was like, well, no, I'm able to have it because I'm not from New York City, friend. I don't live here. It's not like, let me rephrase that. Because there's some things I need to clarify. First and foremost, it's not that I'm not from New York City. It's just that, like, I can't get along with people that think they're entitled when I used to come to the city a long time ago for a reason. My mom, if she was still around, would tell you the story how technically I was born in New York City on a flight. I keep saying that shit in some of my videos. Like, so, yeah. And this is why, and a lot of role players know this shit. Like, oh, that's why you come back to New York. Like, yeah. But I never claimed to be a New Yorker. I claim more to be be myself than anything else. Because a lot of people want to pretend to be something else. But, yeah. If you carefully listen to my videos, like, yeah. Do you even know where I was born, friend? I was born in a really awkward situation. So, yeah. So, with that said, everyone, and I talked about coming here to New York when I was a child with these so-called nannies that take care of babies. I just witnessed a nanny just mistreated a baby. So I was like, this is why I don't trust nannies. I was mistreated by a family of New York nannies. And I told my parents about it, and they did nothing. They thought I was lying because I was a child. And it turns out I was telling the truth the whole entire time. So with that said, everyone, I talked about that on this channel. I talked about when I was here. Yeah, bad nannies, man. Just terrible nannies that just wanted money. They didn't care for the children. This is why I'm cautious about these nannies when they take care of other people's children. Like, do you really care for the child? I would never hit someone else's child. Here's the thing. I would show discipline verbally by taking away cartoons, or you can't color, you have to study or do something. But I would never hit someone's child because you're angry. And that's witness that. But anyway, friends, I digress. This person just, Megan Hill, she sounds Spanish. She sounds like the owner of that taco stand. Probably. Because that's interesting that her name is also Megan. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Different last name, but first name similar. Okay. Remember the video, guys. Go back to that taco truck stand and look at, yeah. So, and I have the email. So, if that is you, I hope you have a good lawyer, Megan Santaro, whatever your last name was. You changed it to Hill. So, I'm going to literally say this. You better lawyer up. And lawyer up fast. And please do lawyer up. Because as soon as I get off this live stream, I am going right down the block to the NYPD and show him this. And I will be talking to the detective and cyber crimes. And we're going to get to the bottom line on this. I'm going to give them access to my phone. Oh yeah, I'm willing to go that far to have them trace and locate this person. It might take some time, and that's the time I'm going to take. But guess what? I am no coward. Come find me. I'll be in Long Island City today. I'm going to go to that new place to have some food. And I'm going to be right in that park today, too. Right after I meet up with someone that has a potential job for me in June, which I'm looking forward to. This is why I'm meeting this guy here. He works for, you know what, I'm not even going to say what studio he works for, because I'm not going to spoil it. But with that, tell everyone, I've been threatened once again. It's right here. Just want to show you transparency. So, I hope Megan Rosaria, whatever, I cannot pronounce her name. We have to go back in that email and check the email, because the email that she sent in was through the receipt of my purchase, and she literally said, "I am the person that hires her." Okay, Megan. Yeah, see, it could be another Megan. Who knows? And no one's talking shit about restaurants in New York City, because not every New York City restaurant follows codes. This is why a lot of you get shut down, because of people like me, a civilian, making reviews on Google, honest reviews, and explaining to New York Health, hey, if I really wanted to make a restaurant's day even worse, I could have just reported it to New York City Health, but I refuse to. See? 0311. But I digress, everybody. So I knew something was going to happen next, because I had a funny feeling after all this junk. I knew something was going to happen. I knew someone's going to say something. Someone's going to get mad. Someone's going to say this. Someone's going to say that. But I'm glad someone is actually trying to step up to me and literally going and threatening me, because now you just messed with the wrong panda, my dear. I'm not no coward, my friend. Come see me also at the New York City Martial Arts Academy too. You want to spar, get some anger out too. You could come there too. Those are my friends over there too. So if you want that, you want to do this the fun way, we can go spar and watch me whoop the shit out of you. Yeah, you come, Megan, because since you don't want to send the email, you have to come. Don't send your boyfriend. You're an adult. Then do an adult duty by coming and appearing in front of me and say it in my face, Megan. Because guess what? Once you say it in my face, you're going to be handcuffed. You threaten someone. So, I'll be waiting, friend. I have all the time in the world. Legally, I have all the time in the world, friends. Everyone thinks that you think it's a joke? New Yorkers, let her know who I am. Technically, yeah, Panda is a New Yorker. He just doesn't claim to be a New Yorker. Technically, he was born here by default, but he was raised somewhere else. So therefore, this is why I said what I say, and I always will say, none of you are real New Yorkers, eh? You want to see the naturalizations? All three of them, by the way. The U.S. and the EU. Yeah, you can see that. This is why I carry it in my Pelican case. This is why I use the Pelican case for a safe deposit. So come, please. I'm just waiting. I want everyone on social media to read this email and email the person. I want you to email the person and let them know that, well, you just committed a crime. I create no crime but do my job as reporting something to the audience, and you just refuse to acknowledge that. So I appreciate your stupidity and your lack of knowledge of the constitutional rights and civil rights. So she's basically saying to everyone that no one has a right, and you don't have a right to follow up a complaint against a restaurant. That's what this person's trying to say. You do not have a right to complain if something bad or you had a bad experience in a restaurant or a working establishment in New York City. But anyway, what I was trying to say earlier was that I made a mistake in this morning's video by saying that the restaurant is a public place. No, it's a private place that, and in its operation hours is open to the public. But it's up to the owners to decide if I violated that privacy trust, which the owners clearly said I did not do that. And I am in my right to share, and they wanted me to continue to share my experience. So I don't think it's actually the restaurant in Long Island. What I think it is probably the food truck. And her name was Megan. So, and if it comes to that be, she better relocate, because I'm not too far from you, my dear. I can literally have a police officer literally shut your phone. Or we can have a warrant. First of all, the warrant needs to be issued before we can confiscate your phone. And even if you delete it, my dear, I don't think that's right to delete the traces of it. Especially if you're using an iPhone. Yeah, good luck with that. Everything could be traced and everything could be leaked to you. Did you know when you send a text or email, right, it pings your nearest tower where you are? Keep that in mind. This is why I'm more intelligent than you are. Just to let you know that. This email that you sent, you pinged it at a tower. So that's how we're going to calculate your location, my dear. And the police station is right down this block. So be aware. I will be going after I have a little fun with this. So, ladies and gentlemen, Kit Kat, I want you to read the email, please. I want everyone to read the email. This person just threatened me. She knows where I am. She knows where I hang out. She says, Long Island City, in the park in Long Island City. What? First of all, you know where I hang out in the park. Really? I kind of want to see that happen. Okay, I will be there. Like I said, I will be there later on this afternoon, trying to get some real food, trying out some real food from some real people. Act like this Megan here, act like she's the president of food. Look at her demeanor. Look at her attitude. Look at her way of how she's yelling. Kit Kat, you might think this is like something to take lightly, but no, I take this seriously. For anyone in New York City. This happened last year 3 times too. People threatening. I told the person come meet. I had 2 officers wait across the street. Oh, you think I'm done? Oh, I'm so bright. I like setting myself up as bait. And this is why I love doing it. And this is why the NYPD on Thanksgiving, when they made that mistake, apologized and wish they could have kept me on the Thanksgiving parade floor. This is why I was issued in my media pass. So with that said, everyone, I just want to let you guys know the next thing I'm about to do is I'm going to get police and legal involved now. And it's going to turn out to be the most entertaining thing you have seen on this YouTube channel from a person that traveled and always have traveled to the city to document photography. And now people want to make this bold claims that they're gonna come at me, they can get me. Okay, friend. I wanna ask Megan or who the person is, the boyfriend or whoever. Sir, you know you have an complexity girlfriend that has a two-sided point of view to things. You know that, sir. Do you want to follow your wife's or your girlfriend's judgment here by making a mistake? Because I'm pretty sure you have a good life, sir, right? You got your car, you got your kids, you got your wife, right? But your wife or your girlfriend is doing something that is unethical, trying to violate my First Amendment right to, and not only that, the right to speak, freedom of speech of this country, right to express concern. Don't you want a restaurant to improve, to get better from your experience that you had, good or negative? This is why you guys don't understand why you really use your cell phones, why you have social media, when you don't understand the people that's on your social media. Why are you trying to be famous when you don't understand how to control it? Why do you get angry for when you know something is right? And when people are right, people get angry. And this is a good example why people like her is angry because I'm right. Sorry, but take the review with a grain of salt. Because everyone does take it lightly. Everyone thinks, oh, nothing's going to happen. But look what happened last year when we came in contact with one. You guys didn't take it lightly then. This is why I said that, no disrespect, but this person literally is going out their way, so I'm going to go out my way, and I've been waiting for something to happen, because I'm like, wait, it's been too quiet. Because first, the guy at the restaurant thought I was making money on YouTube. By the way, let me show you that as well. Let me show you something. Put that there and put that there. Alright, one. Put that there. Okay, thank you, sir. And two. Here's my YouTube channel. It's in Japanese. This is why I mostly have my phone in Japanese, because this is how I get my things done and my work and my photos done. I don't want people to read what's on my phone. This is why it's best to know other languages, ladies and gentlemen. But I digress. But I don't make money off YouTube videos, friends. Let's be real. You see why? Because I know YouTube's going to demonetize this and then monetize it later. I don't want to even monetize this at all. Why? Because this is not about a money cash game. This is about self-respect. This is about customer service. Let's be very transparent here. Since we are being transparent here, this is exactly what I was trying to warn you guys about in New York City. Not everyone in New York City is kind, and not everyone in New York City is polite. If everyone wants to violate the first Constitution, then you shouldn't be Americans. You should not. You shouldn't be Americans at all. Go dictate somewhere else then. Go to Mexico City. Go to South America. Go to Ecuador. If you want to be, go to those countries. Don't come and claim to be American if you don't understand human, civil, and constitutional rights. Go to London. Let Metro PD violate your fucking rights and let them put you in a slam, mate. And let them put you in the worst prisons in London or East Wales. Who knows? You guys have not seen prison over there, friend. They don't serve you good food or at all over there. You thought slot food and prison food is worse here? No. They get yeah. They don't care. Metro PD don't care over there, friends. Go to London and go find out you can get in trouble over there. You say some shit to a restaurant and watch what happens. Open your mouth then and threaten someone on the streets and over there, and I guarantee it, those English men and women over there, they're gonna whoop your ass. So with that said, everyone, But don't sit here and be American and violate someone's American rights. You're a two-facer. You're not even pure American. This is why I said what I said about people don't understand constitutional law. They don't. They don't understand it very well. But they want to work here. They want to eat. They want to pay bills. They want to sleep here. They want to drink here. They want to party here. They want to flex their muscles. They want to smoke marijuana here. They want to drink liquor here in this country. But they don't want to uphold another person's rights. You fucking guys are comedians, friends. Freedom of speech is only allowed if you say they want you to say. Welcome to modern America. Yeah, it is modern America, friend. It is modern America. And this is why people talk about Americans a lot. You guys think you're better than everyone when you're not. And then I'm not being very racial or discriminating towards Americans. But some of you Americans make other Americans that are really good in this country look bad, because that's the stigma thing. When I was growing up in Japan, that was the question all the time from Korean people. Like, is it true in America that black people are like really dangerous? Is it true that Harlem's like really dangerous, really like lots of black drug dealers everywhere? This is stereotypes you hear in Asia. Yeah. When I was a kid, you see the stereotypes. You guys trend. Even before social media was a thing, you guys trended long ago. Before the internet was a thing, you guys trended. Same thing goes for America. Is it true that America, you can literally get it? Yeah, you have to sacrifice everything in order to get what you want here. And that's just the reality of it. You always got to sacrifice something. But in other countries, you don't sacrifice. They literally give you resources, opportunities. And you just pay back with your taxes. In some other countries, I'm not going to say on this live stream that I lived in for short times. But I'm just going to say, like, people get those resources. This is why America is never going to learn from its own mistakes or want to learn from other countries how they deal with their homeless crisis, how they deal with their crimes, and how they deal with policing. In some countries, police officers it's illegal for a police officer to brandish their weapon in some countries. Like in Sweden, police officers are not to do what police officers are here to do. They like to take their gun out of their holsters and point it at you. They're not entitled to unless they are in immediate danger. That means it has to be a call that has to deal with a deadly weapon. And most of the time, police officers will probably use the taser method or batons. But yeah, this is why America will never learn. And you guys judge me. I'm educating you and you're judging me. I'm trying to give you the flexibility. I'm trying to encourage you to do the same thing I'm doing, and you are discouraging it. How many people out there right now is trying to help you be the person you're supposed to be today? Let me ask that question to the folks. How many, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you are being educated or have a mentor or someone you can look up to, someone to give you good advice, someone that let you know, like, it's time for you to stand up for your rights and speak up when you see something? How many? I'm kind of curious, because this email just proves everything I've been saying all along. Now, no one's going to say anything? There's quite a few of you in here. How many of you have mentors, even as an adult? Have someone to look up to for advice, professional advice, no gangster advice, no hood advice, legitimate surviving human a human being that gives you advice. Who has that right now? Who's encouraging you online to help you be a better person, a stronger person? I am. And so is other people. But you guys want to threaten that genuine muscle. That's a genuine muscle to be transparent and to be for the people, to educate people. Like you, Megan Hill, or Megan whoever you are. I'm trying to encourage you to do better. Instead, you're doing the opposite of everything. You're supposed to make New York look better. So with that said, everyone, I just want to know, would you get this angry and make a mistake and send someone a threatening message saying you want to talk shit about New Yorkers? Actually, you think every New Yorker is a New Yorker, do you? As I said, friend, listen, if they weren't born here, technically no, they're not New Yorkers, friend. That's just how I see it. If they weren't born and raised here, then you're not a New Yorker, friend. If you weren't born and raised here, you're not a New Yorker in my opinion. That's just my opinion. And I'm pretty sure a lot of natives would say, yeah, you can't call yourself a New Yorker, you only been living here 5 years. I've been here all my life. I've been in the system all my life. How can you claim a New Yorker when I can't even see that? Because I live in poverty. I live in a poor sector of New York City. And this is what I said earlier. Why do people actually trying to sue and try to make these claims? And I told you why. Because everyone in New York City is poor. And as this is why I said earlier, if I really wanted to hurt the restaurant's business, I could have just reported you to the New York City Health Department right away. 311 is the app. But I did not do that. So why are you being such a prick and an imbecile at the same time? If I really wanted to, I could just do it right now if I wanted to. But now I'm going to have to go to the police station and submit this in as an archive and as a warning to the NYPD. Yep, Panda Photographer got another threat. What's he doing now online? He's just keeping it real, just telling the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to follow YouTube's guidelines about, got to edit some things out, less language. No. I'm an adult. This is an adult channel. People should be adults. People should take things what they see with a grain of salt and take it with tears and emotion and some sorrow and some salt. Because what you see on this channel is just everything has been real. My old content is fake. Let me explain why. I did a lot of YouTube videos when I was doing computer stuff and doing the science stuff and the experiments and all that other stuff and the reviews. You know what? If I really wanted to do a review, I would never edit out certain parts. But now I feel comfortable to do that. Enough. You know who gave me that encouragement? You guys did. And now you want to take it away from me. Isn't that ironic? You guys give me that encouragement and now you want to take it away from me? I'm not making money off of YouTube, friends. I just put that out there. I left that up there for a long time for a reason. Because some people don't like to watch the content in full. But yeah. So with that tell everyone, yeah. Now I have to go in the Pelican and take the taser. I don't want to take that stupid thing and have that on my side every freaking day. That's annoying. I'd like to be free. And by the way, I do not always hang out in Long Island City. I always go to Manhattan sometimes to find fucking jobs. Sometimes I go to... Secretly, you want to know secretly why I come to Greenpoint during the day? It's so calm. Look how peaceful it is. Look how peaceful and genuine it is. Now, if you go to Manhattan, which is across the pond, I guarantee it, chaos. We went to Harlem. That was peaceful. Even though we saw some drug dealers, we saw 3 drug activities. Oh my man. I don't think certain parts of Harlem is as safe, and some parts of Harlem is safe. But then again, like I said, not a lot of food trucks there, and I want to see more food trucks in Harlem. Seriously, friends, more food trucks in Harlem. Trust me. I want to see more of it. And I'm not talking about hard rock food only. I want to see some Mexican food. I want to see some Thai, Polish. I want to see some Greek. I want to see all types of food in Harlem. If you guys want to try to make Harlem a better place, because honestly, Harlem is a very nice place. I know it doesn't have all the city glamour lights, but get to walking around some of that community and get to see the houses and the brownstones. It makes you wake up and see like, wow, yeah, this is the New York I saw in the movies, friends. Really nice tall brownstones, you know. These are what they call it, duplexes, or yeah, real duplexes, not that condominium duplex shit. Real duplexes, like a townhouse with a duplex. The whole entire goddamn townhouse is yours. This is why certain parts in Brooklyn have them too. Oh, fucking Harlem, man. But anyway, guys, I'm sharing my experience. I just want to know, Megan Hill, and I'm not pretty sure, but Megan, you make it obvious that you could be the same person that emailed me as claiming to be the person that hired. Like, this person could be from the taco truck. It's too coincidental that your first name is Megan too. I guess you didn't think about changing the name. And I'm pretty sure, like, when you signed up for this Google account, you have to get some information to Google. So if I really wanted to, I can submit this back to Google, and then Google will provide me that information to give that to the NYPD. So you are not very intelligent. You have to give a number, a phone number, or email. So which email did you give in order to activate this email? So yeah, you guys know how it works in Google. There's a requirement. Information it needs to be provided before you start a Google account. So she left some traces, ladies and gentlemen. See, not very bright, not very smart. And mind you, there's CCTV everywhere in New York City now. They even in the stupid Wi-Fi booths. Yeah, the Wi-Fi booths. I showed you that before. You know that Wi-Fi booth with that homeless prick is standing right there. Yeah, there's a camera right in there, and apparently only few are active, and I realized they're active in Manhattan. That's where sometimes New York One gets their footage from too. So I'm like, so they only activate those on certain streets in Manhattan. Oh, okay, a little slicky New York, huh? But anyway, friends, I've been threatened. So who's gonna literally? Oh yeah, by the way, Yup removed the review for Yuppin. Thought I was promoting. I don't know how they thought I was promoting. Yeah, my own team thought I was promoting a bad experience. I think someone didn't read, so I emailed them back, and now they're looking into it. And then they removed the review for the hostel. I don't know why they did that either. I don't know why Yup did that. Yup, I'm your own elite and you did that. So I wrote them back and said, why would you? No one made money doing that. I'm not making money off of Yup for doing that, am I? Where is it if I am? Are you keeping a secret from me, Yup? Because I don't know about any secret incomes from this review. I'm doing this because I want people to have a better experience, but Yup removed it, and now they're looking into it again. Because it's like, yeah, that review has been up for a long time. Now you guys decide to move it? That's pretty strange. I can understand the Yup, I mean, the recent restaurant experience I had. But then again, they said I was promoting. I wasn't promoting anything. I don't promote. I just give good grace. Is that fair? But anyway, guys. Yep. I've been harassed. I've been threatened today. So with that said, I mean, what time is it? Actually. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Kind of early. I was thinking it was like 2 o'clock already. Never mind then. Yeah, this guy left his scooter in here. This guy almost took it. I was like, hey, put it back. That's that kid. So go to that scooter over there. He was like, you sure? And I was like, I know. See, kid got a scooter. Some guy tried to take the scooter. Come on, I know what these kids do in this neighborhood, friend. This is why I leave their property there. Like, I know when they do that. Don't do that, kid. Don't do that, people. These are kids that go to the school here, friend. Some of them are really good kids. Some of them, you know, they want easy transportation. Don't take stuff from the kids. But this guy earlier came over here to try to take it. I was like, you fucking douchebag. Get out of here. Get out of here. So yeah, I'm protecting New Yorkers at the same time. Megan Hill. So with that said, everyone, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm gonna go through. So what I'm gonna do, I was gonna run to the police station really quickly. I'm gonna follow up on this and let them speak to. I just fill out the report. It's easy. I know how to do it. I don't want to. And let the officer or detective contact me through phone number anyway, because that's what's been going on lately anyway. They've been contacting me about a couple of things that happened in Long Island City with that guy that broke that girl. This guy. Where is it? Where is that footage? Wow, I have a lot of clips from everywhere. Harlem, Midtown, East Side. Wow. Where is it? It should have been here. Oh, right here. This guy. See that guy right there? The black guy with the dreads? Just trying to take some woman's phone. This guy's a fucking asshole. Yeah, everyone's yelling at this guy. It's like, yo, the guy just, first of all, before he started to tried to steal the girl's phone, he literally tried to steal a couple, the men's phone while they were crossing the street on 23rd and Jackson Avenue, right? And they was like, what the fuck? They started recording him, right? He walks down 23rd, and then he runs up behind this girl, and I'm chasing behind him. I'm yelling at the girl, watch out! He's gonna steal your phone! She turns around, sees him coming at the last second, and swivels. And he tries to take it. Then he runs around 23rd Street, or whatever you call it. He comes back around and tries to steal another phone. And I start the pursuit and start the recording. And NYPD arrested him because of me, because no one went and record or wanted to get involved. And this is what I'm saying to New Yorkers. Why you guys are being such cowards? You see something, say something. These are your fellow neighbors getting arrested by these criminals in this city. Come on. You gotta fucking say something, friends. Yeah, that's what the footage you just see here. Yeah. So yeah, I spoke to a police officer that same night. He was like, yeah, if you can try to get the community to like give me the footage, I think that's the thing. Everyone's scared now in NYPD. They're scared of you too. Everyone's scared of the criminals and the police. That's just fucked up in New York City, mates. You gotta think about how scary that makes the feel of New Yorkers. Eh? You can't trust the cops, or they can't trust their nearby neighbor. That's kind of messed up, friend. This is why, like, I love Madison, Wisconsin. I love Winnipeg, and I love some parts of Portland, and I'm going to say Eugene, Oregon, even though I was only there for a short time, but Eugene, Oregon, you guys got some class there, friends. I gave it up. Eugene, Oregon, and Rosedale, Oregon. I was in Rosedale for the wine. They got wine stuff out there as well. Yeah, beautiful place, small towns, but wine finderies out there, especially in the summers and winters are beautiful. Go out there, get some good wine from Portland. But trust me, guys, like being threatened all the time is nothing new, Megan. So I hope you lawyer up, Megan, because if this is you, Megan, from the food truck, you better lawyer up, because you have two choices, Megan. You could surrender yourself and say, I did a terrible thing. I threatened someone in email, and I said I was going to do this. Officer, so I surrender. This person is going to call. This person has or will be calling the police on me. So I'd rather just surrender and just say I apologize for the outcome. And you know what? Lesson to be learned. But if you don't do so, then that's on you, because you're an adult. You know what your obligations are. I know what my obligations are. My obligations are to help people understand truth, not disparity like you see in the news media. Transparency. You need to learn that sometime, Megan Hild. You have to learn it. But check the out though. Ooh, sorry. Ooh. Check the email out though. Megan Hill Sweets gmail.com. I wonder if you yeah. You see that? Megan Hill Sweet, or Megan Hill Sweet. Seems like an incomplete. Oops. But this seems like an incomplete email account. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Because she just made it. Because there's no Google avatar for her account. You see it? It's gray. Normally there's a color. You choose a color choice. So this person just made the email, or probably just made the email. Yeah. So with that said, everyone, you have it here first. You have it here first. We got death threats, New York City. I just want you guys to be. I want to let everyone in this community know, in Long Island City, how transparent I always have been in your community, and everybody in Long Island City knows that I'm very transparent, and including the people in the park. They know who I am. They know. They see me all the time when I'm there. And like, hello, Panda. How was work? Did you find any work? Love your photos, by the way. Like, thank you. You got some of the people that smoke weed there. They're like, hey, man, what's up, man? How was life, man? Treating good? You all right? You need something? I'm like, no, I'm good. You got people saying if I need something, like weed. I don't need weed. I don't need weed. You got some employment? You can get me hooked up with some employment for a day or so? Come on, friend. Hook it up, friend. I wake up at 4 o'clock every fucking morning, friend. Hook it up, friend. Let me know. I'm out here till midnight. Yeah, basically I'm up into like midnight, 1 o'clock, and then I days off for like maybe 3-4 hours, and I'm right back up again. And this is why I must consume a 2,500 calorie meal. Cause yeah. But with that said, everyone, just share my experience and just letting you see this email from this Megan Hill Suite. That might be some type of establishment, who knows? Could be the same girl, could be the same woman from the taco stand, because her name is also Megan. Could be a number of things. But I guarantee you, my young lady, or sir, or whoever you are, you just made a crucial mistake. You just pinged your tower, and if you are using a cell phone, look like you were, from this text message, looks like you were, because the way you wrote this message, you pinged yourself at a nearby tower. Just to let you know that mistake, a big mistake that you have done. So if I were you, young lady, I wouldn't go to sleep very softly tonight. I would be sleeping with one eye open, because if the police bust down your door tonight and want to search your warrant, yeah, you want to threaten someone, a civilian. Also, all lives matter, my dear, including yours. So, and over this for my own, this is taking place because I make videos or review restaurants and the way they are in the real world. So with that said, everyone, yep, see ya.